Hello everybody, welcome to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Dark Story. I'm gonna just start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Sonic Adventure 2 has two different story modes, kind of. There's a third story if you beat the other two. Spoiler, by the way. But this one you focus on playing through sets of stages with Eggman, Rouge or Shadow. I personally like this one because I'm a bit of an edgelord. Also, Eggman gameplay is focused on the mech that he's in, similar to Tales of the Hero story. And I'm quite keen on the mech gameplay. It's some of the more fun, in my opinion. So you run around, you shoot, you get to the end. You have a pew-pew gun. So this stage, there's not much going on. Now you can see I'm collecting rings. That's not just because it takes no time to get them along the way. Okay. And so there was an elevator earlier on in the stage, and you might have seen us just take it and wait. However, this one, we kind of don't want to do that. We want to wait up top because if you cross the checkpoints with a certain amount of rings, you get an item called Speed Shoes. I think this is the right timing. I wasn't paying too much attention to when I touched the elevator first. I usually wait around 21 seconds for that. So it's slightly faster to just get the Speed Shoes and then walk to the end, or... Shoes make you go fast, we want to go fast, we get the shoes. And that's it for Stage 1, Iron Gate. This is like the calm before the storm for me. Because it's a very uneventful level. Then there's a then there's a boss which is decent. It's you play it as Shadow. Shadow is basically the same as Sonic. So you have spin dash, you have homing attacks, all that jazz. Now this boss, we just want to hit him quickly, keep him on the ground, and just sort of not let him get into the air, except for the final hit. We want to get him into the air for a little bit because the death animation is faster. So it saves time to wait. Now we're starting a Rouge stage, and Rouge, she just wants to find some items in a given stage, and so we have to find them. And so there's 3 items, you get the monitor to see which one they are. And so I didn't spot any pieces that are free, as in they're just visible to me. So we're just gonna keep an eye out. And we typically want to get only 1 hint because it's quicker, but you can get up to 3. Ooh, I was thinking that could be a piece. Occasionally I'll chuck to just dive in here, because... Oh. But that wasn't terrible time. Now this next stage is Sand Ocean. This is where the mech really comes to shine. It's a lot of precise platforming. It is also very cycle-based. As such, you might notice I reset the stage immediately because there was that little cutscene that played at the start, and that cutscene has the platform cycles going through it. Okay, that jump at the beginning is surprisingly tight. And so I'm just sort of focusing for a second here because I don't want to miss the cycle that I normally get on. And I think I'm going to. I think I was a little too sloppy with my movement. I'm not particularly good, so I get stuck on the second fastest cycle, so that's fine though, because if I'm consistently bad, at least I'm not screwing PV potential. Okay, so the rocket pack, the dynamite packs, break them, you knock down the pillar. That jump is pretty nasty if you mess it up. Because this stage is a lot of, I'd say medium risk. Oof, I just barely missed that cycle. Medium risk, low reward, I guess. So if you mess up, yikes. Okay, guess who's gonna play this game or this stage safely and yeah, safely. Yikes. Also, I think Eggman has a flying robot in this game. Like in past games, he has like the little module thing. And I think this is just legs slapped onto that. It could be a unique bot, but if it's just legs slapped onto it, that would just make him committed, because like he drowns in the quicksand, he could just detach the leggies and fly away. Because that is his usual design philosophy. Right, the main core pops into other things, and we're done. Oof, Sand Ocean went rough. And now we get Shadow.
That was too close.
Everyone's favorite Edgehog. Sadly, he doesn't get a gun in this game. Eggman is hogging that. Actually, I'm gonna quit to the menu just in case. Because you always start the stage with at least 4 lives from quitting to the main menu. So this is Shadow. So he has spin dashes. I'll probably chain them. Come on. So we just did storage there because normally you're supposed to do like a somersault under it, which is done by hitting the X button or the B button. However, spin dash is done by holding it. And so their genius idea for that is you have some of the properties of the somersault when you're just holding the B button. And we get invincibility music in this run too. Kind of. Now this is... I messed up. I was a little weary there because the camera didn't follow me. I have not been landing on that rail well as of late. Also, if you've ever looked into the soundtrack for Shadow or for Sonic Adventure 2, some of the stages have just fantastic names. Like I know one of the Shadow stages, the song is called Mr. Unsmiley. I think something like that. Also, floors are typically just one way, so we just stopped on through. Oh yeah, I should mention that Big the Cat is hidden throughout most of the stages, so if you keep a watchful eye on him, out for him, you might notice him.
That wasn't so hard.
Next is the Rouge stage, another Rouge stage, Egg Quarters. This time instead of Master Emerald shards, we want to find some keys.
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now.
I hate to say it.
I guess I'm going
I was just gonna copy the things because I had nothing to say, but then I realized people typically don't like people quoting games. This is over here. Oh, nope. Here we go. Okay, now we're getting the pick nails, which allows us to dig into things.
It's gotta be close. Only 2 more.
So this room stage has like 3 different sections to it. Sleeping under a coffin. Ow. I went the wrong way. I don't know why I didn't go red first. Like, I've played these stages a lot, and I've memorized a lot of the hints. Dark Sonic, I think that's one of the ambiguous pieces, where most pieces, the hint is exactly one spot. Yikes, I usually like to average around a 1 minute time, in-game time for that stage. And, well, I was above average. That's cool.
So this is the
Space colony.
arc. I have to locate the central control room
So-
that Shadow mentioned before he left.
Normally this game is timed using in-game time, so normally at the start of that stage I would actually reset. Because after the reset, for whatever reason, the in-game timer starts later. So you can save time by not... Centurions? Yeah, so some people do Knuckles and Rouge Centurions, who are the treasure hunting people. And that just involves doing the stages. I think there are 4 Rouge stages, so 25 times each. And Knuckles, there's 5 stages, so they do 20 times each. Because practice. Okay, so I think. Oh, nope, I messed up. I meant to pause jump this. I'll explain pause jumping in the next stage, but we're about to hit the hardest section in the entire game, so this is complete focus for the next 30 seconds. So instead of saying anything, chat, could you just post what your favorite emote is? Your favorite global emote and your favorite sub emote, if you got any. I just want to see it going. Also, Big the Cat was just there. And we're through. We're done with the hardest section in the entire game. It's all smooth sailing from here. Whew. You may notice the rank we got at the bottom of the end of each stage. That's based on how many points you got. It doesn't matter for this run because, like how some say C's get degrees for college, E's get you to the next stage, so so what we just did there was a hover jump. They come in very handy for this stage, which allows us to skip one of the upgrades for Eggman, which allows us to break the gray crates. So we just sort of skip that. I am messing up these pause jumps. That was really sloppy. So what I want to do is hit jump and then pause on the same frame. Or the next frame, actually. And then I unpause while holding A, which allows me to be in hover mode, like immediately. Which allows us to get a little extra height. Allowing us to make jumps we otherwise couldn't. And overall, skipping items. Because we don't need to break iron crates in any of the later Eggman stages. I'm actually struggling to even think if there are any in one of the later stages. So normal, I don't have the height, so I'm gonna fly a bit further. And I think Security Hall is next. Which is quite the stage.
That was too close.
Eggman, you won't get away with this.
Okay, never mind. We gotta fight Tails. Tails isn't very threatening. And we're gonna just jump off the ledge, because why not? And I just want to clarify, Eggman is saying Fox. F-O-X, boy.
I'm in position, Doctor. Tell me when.
Expect delay when I am down. There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go, Rube.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
Get the chaos before the military finds you.
Two containers facing each other.
It's gotta be close. Only 2 more.
Ow. Peace. Okay. Oh.
I thought I could do it.
Why didn't I drill dive? Okay, if you kick it, it'll turn red and,
It's gotta be close. Only 1 more left.
Now, there are death threats for certain things in the game. Is that a blue piece or up at the top? I think it's up at the top.
Hurry up, Rube. The island is set to blow up.
Yee.
It's gotta be close. I got it!
Okay, I was a little unlucky there and executed not exactly perfectly. Also, I have issues with my controller sometimes. It is just unfortunate on my front porch. The connector to my computer is a bit loose. Also, this is,
I can't believe I've come this
Flying
far
Dog.
just to fail.
This is Flying Dog.
Ideally, I'm gonna
Found entering security.
get a spiral kick up at this very start. Okay. And now I'm going to fly into it like so, which should do damage.
This is Flying Dog headquarters. We're taking heavy damage. Close the security hole.
Th-
This Flying Dog.
There's an AI manipulation that I messed up on. I was gonna say, and if I hit it here, I should be able to get it into a loop where it deals, where it takes like no damage, or where it stays in one spot mostly. But we didn't do that, so I improvised. So if you were paying attention there, we just sort of ran under that. That's another use of storage, because normally we want to do a somersault under it, but why would we do that? We don't have to. The game's not my real mom. It can't tell me what to do. Okay. Oh. I should point out the big in this stage. Because I really like the location he is here. So when I point out Big, I just want chat to just say, "Hi, Big." So we're gonna hold X into that spring so we go a bit further than normal. We're gonna do a jump there that's not really intended, which allows us to skip picking up, I think... Hi, Big! Mission accomplished. We did what I wanted.
Here we go.
Now we get to go fight Sonic 1. So I mentioned storage earlier.
So hard.
It also gives us a hurt box, so we can just sort of run into Sonic.
Hey,
That's that blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh.
You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be my face. I'll make you eat those words.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
Bring it on!
I messed up.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
You won't be able to just attack him.
Bring it on!
To lower his defenses.
Also, Big's just in a crate down there.
That hurts.
No time to hang out with the likes of you.
Now there's only one real hedgehog. I don't think there's a Big in this stage. This stage breaks up the normal cycle of 3 different gameplay styles with a 4th different gameplay style. We're in a car. We're gonna do completely normal driving, which just sort of... yeah, completely normal. We have a boost every 20 rings. And there is actually a reason for this completely normal driving. It removes the speed cap. So normally we are capped at like a certain amount of speed, and if we can only exceed it temporarily, and then we decelerate really quickly, which I believe in the physics community is called hella jerk. I think. Jerk is the rate of change of acceleration. Oh, we crashed into the wall. Okay. I also want to inform you that Rouge's
Be quiet. Just leave it to me.
Oh, I'm dumb. I was gonna make a joke about how she's Batgirl, so her real name is actually... I have no idea. I think Barbara Gordon? Someone can correct me on their Batman lore. Also, sorry to reveal someone's secret identity. Also, I'm choking hard on the Batmobile, which that comment has nothing to do with the shape of the Batmobile. Also, yikes. Also, the cars despawned because we're not supposed to get here this fast. Because even with how bad I was playing, I still got pretty quick. But I did want to have a boost here to catch tails a lot quicker.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
That's just a wall. So I'm gonna let you peer behind the curtain. This stage should be done in less than a minute in-game time. If it isn't, call me a dummy in chat. I'm not a dummy for taking longer than a minute. I'd be a dummy because I let you in on the secret. When I couldn't deliver.
Here we go.
Oh right, this is the stage that's called Mr. Unsmiley. Or the music track is called Mr. Unsmiley.
Maybe I didn't try hard enough.
I'm just gonna side with Shadow there and say I didn't try hard enough. So we want to just aim for his arms. Because we want to shoot him enough to break the protectors on his chest in order to get at them sweet, sweet inner bits. Okay, this is the last RNG space stage in this. The container that is not floating. Okay. So normally I pause and read it because pausing doesn't in-game time.
Only two more.
I didn't actually want to do that, but I happened to spot a free piece, so that's actually good luck. So we just got the iron boots, which allow us to kick a thing. So the second hint just said the lowest place. So we're gonna go to the highest place because this stage has gimmicks. And the gimmick for this stage is the first hint is written backwards.
It's gotta be one more left.
The second hint, tells you like the opposite of general area of it. And the third hint just says, hey, don't do exactly what you need to do to get the hit piece. I'll take that time. That time wasn't terrible.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
So now we get to bully Knuckles, because we tried to steal something from him in a cutscene that I skipped.
Hand over those Master Emeralds. Give them to me.
Uh-oh.
I have no ordinary thief. I must protect
Okay.
the Master
Now give me
Emerald.
back those jewels.
So I just spammed Drill Dive, because there's no way he can not take damage there. I wanted to get a first hit, and this stage is called Cosmic Wall, and there's a strat in it called Cosmic Wall Super Skip, but I'm not going to do that strat. There's an alternate method for it called Swiss Cheese, because CWSS, and then it's cheesy, because gamers like to call things cheese. So you might pay attention right here. We're gonna play the stage as intended. I hit a duck plane. Yikes. Oh no.
Select this.
I mean, we were intended to die in those spots. Any percent for this game? There used to be a category called any percent, but that got renamed to glitched credits. Because you can wrong warp to one of the different credit sequences. But now I would just say any percent is either hero or dark story. Or even all stories. I don't think any percent is really applicable to this game, to be honest. I keep messing up this trick. But I'm just sort of sandbagging the audience, lowering your expectations. So when it finally happens, you guys will pop off and be super duper proud of me. I need your validation, chat. Okay. Now we did it! So we're just gonna be chilling here, flying straight for like, 2 minutes? Uh-oh. This should be good. It wasn't Windows, I accidentally knocked the cable. What's going on is I broke out of bounds and I'm now just flying to the end of the stage. I'm actually a little nervous right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Don't, no.
Select the store.
That is a... I kind of want to abandon the strat now. Not because I can't do it, because I got it like 5 times in a row in my practice before going live. But because not doing this strat is more entertaining, in my opinion. Because look at all the stage we're skipping. If you look to the top left, there's like platforms and stuff. And we could have been platforming. Yeah. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Concklestothemax. /subscribe. /Twitter. /YouTube. /meme. I'm sailing away. So normally we go through this tube on like a rail platform and there's like this huge chase sequence. Think like the boulder from Indiana Jones. Uh-oh. I got too close. Messed with my camera.
Too close.
So, good news. There's only a stage and 2 bosses left. Bad news. I'm gonna be overestimate.
I'll never forgive you for this.
I do generally hit that strat. There we go. What I actually did to Sonic is I launched him out into space in the lore of the game. But it's okay, he comes back. He learns how to teleport. Thanks for the spare. I was actually hoping to redeem myself, because my Puzzle League run, I got really bad luck. Gravity tubes are the worst. I don't care what anyone says. Except they'll probably agree with me, because almost no one likes them. Uh-oh. That was just sort of a glitch. I think. Because what's normally supposed to happen is that I had control, and I probably could have just went neutral, and I'm gonna blame myself. I'm also gonna blame Sonic Team for making that an option.
No thanks.
I... There is suffering in the world, and it is Sonic Team's fault. It is time for gamers to rise up against the tyranny by beating the game. We gather in the Sonic Speedrunning Discord to discuss our plans.
No thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, if you are interested in any of the Sonic games, though, the Sonic Speedrunning Discord is a good place to start. What was that gravity? I don't know, but like the Sonic Speedrunning Discord has like basically all the games there. Speedrun.com does have the link too. I'm just gonna play it safe. Because normally I just do a big jump over to this direction. Yikes. Would it be okay to post the Sonic Speedrunning Discord link in chat? Okay. So we just skipped the final tube to land in the go ring. We're gonna ignore the timer and head to the final boss.
Here we go. I guess I'm not at full power here.
Okay, so, ideally, this boss will go really quickly. Oh. I messed up the thing. So how the ranks work, it's based off of points. For all stages.
I'll use your chaos control!
Why is this boss? There we go.
I failed.
It's based off of points, and then there's the time bonus of 10,000 points, and you lose 20 points for every second over a minute you go for that. I was expecting to be underestimated by a lot, because my personal best, I think, is around a 44-minute time. But yeah, this has been Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Dark Story. The edgiest of all the Sonic games played today, because I don't think Shadow the Hedgehog was accepted. So next is gonna be, I don't actually know, I'm checking real quick. Next is Ultimate Ghost and Goblins Revised, apparently. But I've been Concklestothemax. You've all been fantastic. Thank you all so very much for watching me, and I hope you extend that pleasure to the next person. If you like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and you'd like to see it done better, join me later. After the marathon. I'll have my redemption arc. Okay.